Has anyone ever told you, oh, you're still the same, you have not changed? Well, that, unless it's on your looks, then that's fine. But otherwise, if it's on your personality and attitude and general behavior and, your work scenario or your lifestyle, it's not a compliment. Because you see, times are changing. Time is moving forward and it demands change. It demands movement. It demands moving from this place to the next place, because that is progress. And if you're still standing there and people say you haven't changed, it's not a compliment. I'm doing the biography of Mr. A.M. Naik. He's the group chairman of Larsen & Toubro. It's exceptional what that man has done and created. And my job is to decode his genius such that if I follow his footsteps, if I follow the points that he has mastered to creating success, I can also do that in my own field of endeavor. And one of the things he said is, Priya, every 3 years that people meet me, they say, you've changed. I don't know who you are. I thought you're this, and they have to change and match up to even keep pace with me, to even be in my space and environment. And his entire leadership and the people who are connected with him and people who are a part of the organization know this very well, that Mr. Naik is not going to be the same as they met him 2 years, 3 years ago. And to be able to still earn his company and deserve to be around him, they have to match up, which means growth is non-optional. It is non-negotiable. It is compulsory. And that is a necessity if you're moving towards success. So the first thing that you need to really look into change is your food habits, your health. Because you see, as you're growing older, everybody is. You may do whatever to your face to look younger, but the truth is that your body is growing older. You have to match up. You have to catch up. You have to change your ways. You have to know what is happening. Because you see, no matter what you do, where you go, you are taking your body along with you. And it needs to serve you, because I tell you, when your body begins to play tricks on you, you'll start playing tricks at work, which will not serve you, which will backfire on you. It might just be a smart idea, like how you keep a good health check of your car, to keep a good health check of your body. Start changing your ways, your response, and your input into your body. Otherwise, I tell you, you may be young. I used to think that when I was younger, but age will catch up. And I hope you live long enough to bear the consequence of the ignorance that you're putting your body through today. Then you need to do a timely audit of your work. Are you progressing? What more do you need to learn? Where do you need to improve? Where do you need to change? Look, keep that balance sheet for yourself. If somebody else comes and tells you, hey, Priya, I think you should know this, these are your gap areas, it's a little too late, which already tells me that if he's seen it, he has seen it much later, which means he has probably seen the gap, which is a big one, which he does not know about in my universe. Keep an audit, weekly audit, I would say. I was telling you about Mr. A.M. Naik. Every single day, and every single person that I have interviewed within the organization or who has been associated with him for work has told me this undeniable fact that every single day Mr. Naik will write his areas of improvement when he's coming back from work. That where did I go wrong? What did I not do right? What did I not do? What can I do better? What can I do faster? Where do I need to change? Every single day. You can't tell the man this is what is wrong with you. He already knows it. He might say, yes, I know it's wrong with me and I'm working on it. But it's never been a surprise for him. And therefore, he's never offended. He takes criticism so well because he's criticizing himself every single day. Keep an audit of your work. Aren't you interested in your success? Let me tell you, if you're not committed to your success and if you're not committed to finding gap areas to move forward, don't expect it from somebody. Don't lay the burden burden of your success on your seniors, on the management, on the leadership. You take charge. They expect you. See, the day you were hired, they expect that you grow. They are providing the resources and the means. But before they tell you what is needed, why don't you show up and say, I think I need a little help in communication. I think I need to do a little course on technology. I may have nothing to do with it, but I think I can contribute. I will find out. I need to grow. Why isn't that your plea and ask and demand and expectation from the management? Because you know what? They are sitting on a whole platform, technically a university, which you have access to, but you're not taking because you have not yet identified the need to grow and to change. Now, I would go one step ahead and say, do an audit of your relationship. Your relationships are changing every day. So there are two people, whether it's husband and wife, whether it is father, daughter, and so on. Two people are growing in different directions or degrowing in different directions or not at the same pace every single day. Look, your relationships impact your productivity. Your relationships impact your health. Your relationships impact your personality. There is a huge impact to who you are and who you will become basis the relationships that you have surrounded yourself by. Take a good audit. Are they serving you? Why not? Are you contributing enough? Why not? Are they giving back? Why not? You get it? And then start slowly working at it. If you look at the divorce rate, if you look at the angst rate, this whole thing about emotional disturbances and mental unwell-being, what does that hint toward? It's about relationships gone sour. Because end of the day, the angst, the pain that we feel when we are let down in human relationships is nothing compared to financial loss or to other losses or other project losses. It's that relationship sway. It's that relationship, I would say, instability and insecurity and misunderstandings that lead to the greatest pain. Make sure that you are aligned. Make sure that you make the effort to align. Pull people up, uplift them, empower them, take them along. Do a good audit. Where do you stand in your relationship, starting with your family and friends, and make the necessary changes while you still can. Don't let it get out of control. How did it get out of control? Why did you not correct it while you still could in the small attempts and the small gestures? Take charge of it, yeah? I mean, it's not just about work. You can't be a leader just at work and say, I can handle work. If you're a leader, you are a leader. And if you're not a leader, if you can't control your life, if you can't control your relationships, if you can't control your health, if you can't control your finances, then something's wrong with that leadership. I would not bet on it. And lastly, take control of your finances and assets. See, end of the day, there will be a time where you will fall. It's guaranteed. There is no escape. Everyone does. But are you going to fall in a safety net or are you going to fall in a self-created pit is determined. Have you made the effort of putting a little financial order in your life? You know, the new generation is all about spend more than you earn, and then they want to find ways to earn more to pay off the expenses, not to create assets. It's a very, I would say, unthought through life. It's a life, a race to comparison. He has so much and he has so much, and therefore I should have more even though I cannot afford it. Don't fall in that trap. Create a little bit of security. Create a little bit of order. Yes, you're working for money, but wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to? That you would work because you love to? That there is no financial pressure on your head and you're working because that is what you want to do. You can create financial security for yourself, and it all starts with baby steps, yeah? Don't wait that, okay, when I make $1 million, I will invest it. When I make 10 crores, I will invest it. When I make 10 lakhs, I will invest it. When you're making 10,000, the attitude starts from there. Do a little financial audit. Get some help. And you never know, you might just be on the road for great security in all areas of your life. See, whether you like it or not, the world is changing. Everything is going to change. Are you going to catch up? Are you going to be left behind? Are you going to fall behind? Or are you going to lead the change? Is an attitude. So I would say, change is not just happening, it is happening at a very fast stage. So don't procrastinate on this. Be active, be proactive, be ahead of it, lead it. And as you do that, keep it as a constant and continual habit. It will serve you more ways than you can ever imagine.